CHICKEN. Use the code CHICKEN in the shop.
Hey guys, the Chicken is here. We're back to another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, we're hopefully getting into our final push here, potentially. We'll see how this goes. But if you guys haven't already, appreciate you to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to use that code CHICKEN in the shop. We do have 10 free gems every single day. So if you guys haven't been checking those out, make sure you grab them. Also, we had an It's Your Lucky Day. For $1.39 Canadian, that's probably like 20 cents American, whatever the exchange rate works out to these days. The 14 and 14 shards, that's pretty decent value. And if you're going to grab a Boom Pass or whatever, appreciate it if you do use that code, the Chicken. So here's where we're at today, guys. So I'm going to try to break this down. We've made a lot of progress. This is probably going to be a very long video. Ideally, I want to stream to, record until we get to rank 22. That's where I'm hoping we can kind of finish, especially with this tech right now. And yeah, so also we got a really cool video lined up for you guys tomorrow with one of the best players in the game, so make sure you stay tuned for that. That's gonna be really cool. So here's the base that I'm running. It's been, I think it's good. I think it's really good. I just switched to this after I made 21, so it's been kind of 50-50 since then for whatever reason. So I don't know, take that with a grain of salt, but yeah, so the tech today was heavy choppers, maxed rocket launchers, and I did get the DVD. The DVD is what pushed us to 21. So let's go over the tech tree real quick here, guys. Now we're going to be able to, I think we can grab the Doom Cannon, which is probably what we want. The Doom Cannon level 1, which is kind of a crappy Doom Cannon, but it is what it is. So yeah. I think that's what we want to get. We want to get the prototypes. Ooh, that second sky shield's looking juicy, but that's a long ways away. And it should help kind of with everything. So first off, let's max out that DVD. But yeah, so we went, we can also upgrade our heavy choppers to 4, which, I don't know. Heavy choppers, they don't need to be max level if you're not fizzling all the time. Like, I've never had an attack where I'm like, oh man, wish my heavy chopper lasts a little bit longer. It just doesn't really happen like that. So, what I want to do actually is I want to go real quick and look at these other guys that have Doom Cannons and just make sure that I'm not missing out on... They are level 1. Okay, they are level 1. So let's go ahead with that. That's going to be our next unlock. Right there. And that leaves us 22. Actually, we could get some gunboat energy. We could get some gunboat energy, guys. That might be helpful. That might be helpful rather than the heavy choppers. Get a little bit extra GB. I kind of like the sounds of that. What are we skipping if we do that? Was this any good? No, that sucks. Mechs, no good. Seekers, no good to us. Multi-node, sorry, I'm just kind of hashing this out on the fly here. Critters would be nice, but without the GBE, they're not going to be that great. Rifles might be okay, but I don't think they're going to help out as much as GBE. So let's get that. And let's upgrade it once, and then upgrade our heavy choppers once. Nope, can't even do that. All right, so got a little bit of extra GBE. Max DVD. We got all the stats. Now we just got to put the skills to the test and put the base to the test, and let's see if we can do it, guys. Crank up the volume a little bit there. Apologies if that was a little bit low. But yeah, so man, these blitz seasons, they really put the blitz on. They really take it out of you. This has been a no days off, kind of just grind every day sort of warship stuff. So it's good in some aspects, but it is, it's tough in other aspects because if you just you get really busy for a day during your push point, it's like, well, now you're at a disadvantage. So I think the GB is going to help a lot, actually. I'm kind of glad we did that because I am typically arting out one, there's only one sky shield in pretty well all these bases. But I'm usually using artillery on one of the sky shields. We'll break down the attack. The attacks all come down to the split. It's all about the split. If you can get a good split, you're pretty much guaranteed to win. Now, sometimes you have to force a split. Sometimes it does it naturally. So you just have to, be able to look at the base. So by the time we take all this stuff down, they're all going to go to the right? So we want to split them between this rocket and this cannon. So where is that going to be precisely? That's going to be somewhere, in kind of this range over here. Oh, I flared them too early. So there goes that hit. That's out the window. They're going to hit that boom cannon and then... Okay, are some of them going to go? Alright, so we're going to shock there. That actually worked out kind of okay. So I'm not too upset about that. Alright, let's take out this Sky Shield next. That heavy chopper going up there to die, not a big problem. We do want to make sure the bombers on this side stay alive, so that's important. Without critters, I'm going to use one artillery there, and I think we want to save the rest for shocks. Okay, so that engine's going down. This engine's going down. Let's go up here. I just want to move all the troops in the right direction. We're not going to stay in the machine gun, but if we got to wait a little bit, I'm okay with them taking that down in the meantime, and they'll also stay out of range of those boom mines, let the heavies catch up, get them in front. So although it looks like we're wasting time, we're not really. Now we can go for the good stuff, shock the world. Okay. Shock the world. We got some bombers in the right spot. Let's go another reshock. And Kavan's not in the mix, so we're going to go with those artilleries. Hopefully the boom cannons don't target the bombardiers. Not an amazing time, but I mean, for a fully D'd up base, we want to be right around the... We want to be around 2 minutes for these hits. We want to be around 2 minutes. Anything under that is questionable. There we go. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. I think we got this. Man, that was a very... So the push to get to diamond was extremely difficult. Now, I said the other day, and you guys can agree or disagree, I said the other day that Boom Beach is the most difficult Supercell game to play out of all of them that are live right now. I believe that that's true. And this push to diamond was extremely tough because the attacks had to be perfect, and everybody I went against had 100 DBD when I had 50 DBD, it seemed like. I think my advantage was I had shock launchers and most people didn't, so yeah. Whew. All right, 21-11. Now, I'm thinking the cutoff is going to be 2150, but I think the next good starting rank for next season is going to be a little bit past that, so I think we can hit rank 22 here. So ideally, that's what I would like to do with this video. We'll see. We'll kind of go until we lose, but, you know, I don't need to make it an hour and a half of the chicken going crazy, but let's see what we can figure out here. So this guy's got pretty well the exact same tech that we do. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you notice sometimes I flare the defense at the beginning, and sometimes I don't. I flare the defense at the beginning if there's risk of it killing a lot of my bombardiers. If not, I let them just run because I find that it's faster. They don't stop. They don't move, stop, and then move. They just move, shoot, and then they're already up shooting the next thing. So yeah. And I typically always take down the Sky Shield. I've had enough times where I'm like, oh man, you know, this base, it's fairly, you know, he's got some defenses, but he's not that strong. You know, we'll come around, we'll clip that out, and then that's always the one time where it's 2 heavies and 3 bombardiers that go on that side, and I can't shock the shock blaster and the doom cannon, and they get absolutely wasted. So, yeah, we should check out some of these defenses too, but for now, I do want to shock. I actually got to keep these guys alive. I think I missed that one. Okay, let's shock here, shock here. Okay. Right side is done, that's fine. This is an interesting base. This one's kind of forcing us to go this way. I'm hoping that they'll go to the mortar next. But they might turn around and shoot the rocket. One of them will, okay. I just need one of them to go, that's fine. There's nothing else in range. Maybe the boom cannon, but not for a minute. Let's throw a medkit on him. Yeah, I knew he was going to get sprinkled one more time. Okay, so these guys will come up, and they'll help this guy. 220. We're not looking too bad. Not amazing, but... Alright, there we go. Let's go shocky over here. The cannon is in range. So we get 2 shocks in that cannon. 2 minutes and 4 seconds. Kind of moving slowly. Alright, now we can go artilleries. Don't need anything else. We can reflare. 150. Looks like this guy's taking a little bit longer. Okay, looking good. Looking good. 150 is all right. I'll take that. All right, let's see. 218. Those guys are toast. Oh, this is a seeker attack. Seekers are scary, man. I've had this exact base taken down 238 with seekers. Yes, that's right, 238. That's a very long time, or a very quick time, obviously. So this is where it helps to have the defense, because if you're naked and you go up against a seeker hit like this, you just lose. You know, you just lose. You simply don't have enough defense. We've already beaten them on time, so we're GG's there. But yeah, the seeker attacks can be pretty disgusting. And that's kind of why I like this base, because it's got the the sky shield down at the bottom, covering shock launcher, blaster, you know, a lot of stuff that really messes up the seekers. The only thing I don't have, I've actually seen some people run a hot pot where that shock blaster is. I assume that's just for, you know, seeker pros that have, you know, the GB and everything else. So yeah, if we're winning on that, he is going to get this engine down, I think, because Bullet is just getting a free clear. Wow, that's not very good. That's not very good. All right, it's 21 and 26. We're looking for 2150. So potentially 2 more hits, guys. Potentially 2 more hits. Let's see. Let's see what the Boom Gods, Mr. Nunu up there in the sky, matches us up with. I hope it's not anything too crazy. But let's see. We should do, this is the highest I've been all season. We should do a quick leaderboard check. Number 8 in Canada. I don't think this will be enough for top 500 if you guys look at this list. If you look at the leaderboard, it's getting pretty saucy. That's not even, we're not even halfway through with a whole weekend left. And if you guys remember last season, that leaderboard absolutely flew on the last day. You guys are crazy. Psychopaths. Pushing to the absolute last minute of the season. So, all right, here we go. Here we go. So what do we got? We got Sky Shield up top. We got max rockets. We got 90 DBD. We got 50 GBE, which I don't like. That makes for a fast hit. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Kavan. We're going to put Kavan out somewhat early. So we got a little bit more defense. He's got a little bit more offense. We'll see what comes through shining. This is the one base that's really giving me a lot of problems, if I'm being honest. It's that's why I'm running pretty well the same thing, because it's been almost impossible for me to stop. All right, we got. I'm gonna take that out. I'm gonna take those mines out right now. I was about to lose a ton of bombers there. All right, so there's no race to take down the Sky Shield. We'll get it when we get it. Okay. The most important is to keep all of these bombers alive right at the beginning. All right, let's take you down. Come on, stay alive, bomber. Stay alive, thank you. I gotta keep you. Just depends how many mines you hit. Should be okay. Not with the rocket too. No! No, there goes that attack. You gotta split them perfect. You gotta absolutely split them perfect. That was a tough base, man. This base just gives me friggin' nightmares. Ugh! It's so hard. I don't know why. Come on, keep going this way. Keep going this way. Keep going this way. Tough, man, tough. So now we gotta hope that we get lucky, basically, and he screws up worse than we did. And since he had more offense, I feel like that's probably not going to be the case. He's already on our last engine here. So we're just going to go for it. We're going to go straight to the engine. That's all we can do. That's all we can do, guys. Just go straight for that engine. Man, we were so close to finishing the season out. All right, let's go back this way. And lose some bombers. That 5-pack of mines. That's a lot. I wouldn't mind seeing opponents retreated. Supercell, Boom Gods, whatever you guys can figure out for us. Opponents retreated, please. Come on, a Seeker Fizzle. No. No luck for the chicken. No luck. I'm going to go with a second win there in case we get a couple more bombers. Like that'll do more damage from more artillery. But we tried, guys. We tried. We got a ways to go. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give you a little bit of a peek into the live look on how pushing goes sometimes. And man, that one bomber, that one med kit just absolutely ruined us. Otherwise, I think we would have been fine. 12 seconds, man. One of my worst hits. One of my worst hits. And, of course, it's always the way it ends up. Is somebody gets a crappy hit when you do a crappy hit, and it just ends up like that. Anyways, still in good spirits. Staying positive. We'll be all right. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll catch you in the next one. Chicken out. Backpack.